I have to say, man, this Teddy Bridgewater news, it's sickening, bro. Like, first of all, I feel like I have to speak on it. Being somebody who actually went to a school, I come from a high school that's similar to the high school that Teddy Bridgewater coached. What I mean by that is, not a lot of opportunities. We got half of the kids wearing white helmets, half of the kids wearing blue helmets. You got gray face mask, white face mask, yellow face mask. I mean, just one of those schools where you just don't have a lot of funds to go into the program. So I look at it from my point is, if we ever had somebody like a Teddy Bridgewater, for example, that would come back to my school and would have been able to invest as the head coach. I mean, look, the rules are the rules. I get it. Maybe there's certain little things you can't do, but I always looked at a coach as a mentor, somebody you look up to, an idol, especially when you're talking about a player like Teddy Bridgewater, who actually was in the NFL and did pretty decent. I mean, these kids are going to look up to him, and he's probably playing a father role for a lot of these kids in that type of area. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for the school to come out and suspend him is crazy. I mean, you guys won you guys won the state championship, with Teddy Bridgewater as the coach. And a lot of it has to do with him sacrificing not only time, but sacrificing obviously funds. And to suspend him and have these kids look like, dang, we got an opportunity, right? We have somebody who actually cares, wants us to look good, feel good, get the right training, the proper this, that, and the third. And you slam the door on that. And now there's a asterisk around this state championship, because at the end of the day, now that this is all out, I'm sure they're going to dig even deeper into the weeds now. And they're going to look at it as, now we got to take the state championship away from this football team, which is just heartbreaking. And it's just heartbreaking to me, man. It really is, man. Obviously, when it comes to Vikings news, there's not a ton to talk about right now. This is the quiet before the storm. Got about 2 more weeks. After we get through next week, it's hitting the ground running. But being that Teddy Bridgewater is a Minnesota Viking in my eyes and will always be a Minnesota Viking, we got to touch on this and support him, man, because this is bull crap. That's just what it is, man. Let's just call it for what it actually is. It's bull crap. Let's listen to the news report here that they had on Teddy Bridgewater.
The football legend has been suspended from his coaching job at a Miami high school.
Local 10's Casey Hintz is in the newsroom with the details. Casey.
Yeah, Janice and Calvin, we are talking about Teddy Bridgewater, a former NFL star and current head coach of the Miami Northwestern football team, who actually led this team to the state title just last year. Now Sports Illustrated is reporting the school has suspended Bridgewater. Now this is video just after Bridgewater led the team to victory in that championship game. SI saying Bridgewater is being investigated by the Florida High School Athletic Association for allegedly providing unallowed benefits to players. Now,
again, man, this is crazy. He's being suspended for providing allegedly. I mean, when I saw this news report, it just made me angry. It got my blood boiling again for the reasons that I stated at the beginning of the video. It's just like, yo, these kids, man, it's sad, bro. It really is sad. But let's continue.
In an older online post, Bridgewater wrote that he spent $14,000 on a preseason camp. The state also looking into if Bridgewater allowed an ineligible player to take the field. Bridgewater posting Sunday night that this is not an investigation and he's actually no longer employed. Bridgewater joined the Northwestern program last year just after his retirement from the NFL. We're working to get more details and reaction, and we'll keep you posted.
Again, I'll say this, man. Just let the man be great. Let the school be great. You feel me? $14,000 for a preseason, pretty much, getting his kids right for the season. He should be able to do that. Now, yes, you could look at it as an advantage because maybe the school around the corner doesn't have an NFL star as their head coach, that doesn't have the funds to put their kids in something like that. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, they are just fortunate that they have a head coach in Teddy Bridgewater that's able to do that. He should be allowed to do that. That's my stance on it. Now, some of y'all might feel different. But again, man, I want to talk. Shout out to my boy Mike, man, in the Discord, because he put something, man. It's a shame. I work probably 5 minutes from that school. They need to help to continue to keep up with all the other schools in their district. The crazy part is that, as far as I knew, when I played, all schools had sponsors for the football program. This is coming from somebody who actually lives, like he says, right around the corner, rides past the school every day. He actually sees. Shout out Mike, man. Appreciate you dropping that down in the Discord, man. I'm gonna use this on the video. Shout out my boy Kinetic for actually dropping it in our Discord last night, which once I read it, I was like, man, when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on this only because I feel like we had to touch on it. But it says former NFL. So this is the thing, man. The benefits were like paying out of his own pocket for field paint. You feel me? Like for field paint, bro, you're going to, come on, man. You should want somebody to do that. Pre-game meals, clothing, Ubers, and physical therapy for his players, as well as funding a training camp, all the totaling up to about $70,000 for the season. Dude should be applauded, not suspended, man. Dude should be applauded, not suspended, man. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man. Listen, man, Vikings Nation is definitely standing behind you. I know R.A. Peasy is, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Like, this is sad, and we got to put this to an end. This has to stop. This has to stop, man. You gotta let them coach, man, and let the kids be great, man. Let them be grateful, man. This probably changed a lot of their lives, man. Drop your comments down in the comment section, man. Let me know your thoughts on this situation with Teddy Bridgewater, man. Teddy B-Ski. I miss him as a Minnesota Viking. I'll let your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.